scheduled live, so I'm not expecting many people to join this. But if you are someone that sort of does join or is rewatching the video, I do hope you enjoy it. I'm going to be talking about a few things that have been going on recently. So I'm going to leave it for probably 30 seconds or so, and I'll just make sure things are set up. And then I'm going to be talking about a few things that have been going on with the collection, things going on in my life in general, and obviously I'm going to feed some snakes as well. So I also have a brand new snake which you've not yet seen. So quite looking forward to sort of showing you that. So hello to Kieran, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. So yeah, I've already got the food and things ready, and a few little updates to give, some shouts, and like I say, I know that this is completely unscheduled. I haven't posted anywhere that I'm doing this, but you know, I haven't been doing videos for quite a few weeks now, just because of being busy with other things, you know. So hello to Pet Rock and Roll, I hope you're doing well today. How is the family and all the spiders? Hello to Rocky Mountain Spider Freaks. Yeah, before you mention it, you're probably going to win the first away cake, because I haven't been posting a lot. In fact, hardly at all. So yeah, I'm going to give people a minute to come, like I say, completely unscheduled, and then I'm going to carry on. And I'm going to do some feeding. I've got a couple of sheds as well to show you, some molts, maybe talk about some of the new spiders. I'm looking to finish this video around about 9 o'clock, because I still have things to do tonight. I've got, I'm going to leave up to about 9 o'clock. Then I've got an hour where I'm going to quickly go through and feed all of my tarantulas, or feed most of them. And then I have more decorating to do, because of course I have a baby that is due on Sunday. And what is it today? Thursday?
Thursday.
Yeah, so my baby is due in like 3 days, and I'm still decorating and trying to get things done. So it's going to be a very, very late night tonight, which is fine. I don't mind that. So yeah, hello to everyone. Hello to Ben's Pets. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, first things first. As you can see by the title, Seladonia. For the first time in nearly 2 years, more like a year and a half, I guess actually, I do have my Typho trainer Seladonia back. You can see she's just up here. You can see her there turning around. She's not very big, but she is a mature female. She was being looked after by Martin Lees, who successfully bred her with his mature male. And we produced an egg sac, which is my first egg sac. I mean, obviously I didn't produce it, but my female produced the egg sac. The first one I produced, and obviously I'm really hoping that I'll be producing more. The egg sac was 18 slings, and out of those 18 we split it 3 ways, because Martin did the work. There was another guy that was involved, who provided the male and my female. So this means that I ended up with 6 slings for this spider. So there's actually have 4 left. Try and see if I can show you one. They are absolutely teeny tiny. I don't think you'll even be able to see it. You can. It's actually this little sort of black dot. You might just be able to see it. Absolutely tiny, literally a little bit bigger than an actual ant. It's teeny tiny. So far, I have parted with 2 of my Seladonia. Like I said, I had 6. I'm keeping 1 for myself. I'm giving 1 to my girlfriend, because she's never had Seladonia before, so now she has 1. The other 4 that I have, I am giving them away. So I kind of had to pick people that I felt helped me out a lot. So one of them is Amy at Pet Rock and Roll. I saw her on Monday evening. We left her at about 12:30 in the morning on Tuesday, and gave her 1, and I sent 1 over to Francis at Invert UK. So there's still 2 more left, and those people I've already decided who they are. One of them, he knows who he is, the other person doesn't yet. It's very hard to pick who to give them to, because there's like only 4 to give away, which is a tiny number, you know. So yeah, that's the whole thing with the Seladonia. I will be doing a video about this, where I'll be sort of showing them up close and talking a little bit about them and things. But so yeah, I'm back to owning Seladonia, and obviously in the future I will be looking to breed her. Martin Lee's actually has some immature males, I believe. So hopefully when these get to maturity, then obviously I'll end up with a mature male and I can breed her myself. So, but yeah, there you go. I've got my Seladonia back. I have 2 slings for myself, and then the other ones were given away. Speaking of slings, I've also received 4 slings from Francis over at Invert UK, and he has sent me, they've already started on the web, he sent me 4 some Post Cambridgei slings. They're sort of down here in this corner, very, very small. I have done a video on this, so I will be talking about it. I will be unboxing the spiders and sort of showing you them up close again in that video. Martin Lees also gave me a mature male Grammosola porcupes, which is good because I paired up my female before and she never produced an egg sac. My male was massive, and I had one from Francis, and Francis was teeny tiny little guy, and he ended up getting eaten, unfortunately. He is literally the most useless mouse spider I've ever came across. And I remember speaking to Francis and being like, "Oh, I'm really sorry, but your male died." But he was utterly shit. And Mal was like, Francis was like, "Yeah, I know it was." So, but Martin's gave me a really good sized male, producer sperm web, so I'll be looking to breed him and with my female in the very near future. Also had on this 2 recent molts. I have here. This is Stephanie's female Chromatopalma cyanopubescens. She's a mature female. She's actually molted. The molt is just behind her. I'm not sure if you can. I think you can just see it there. So Steph's female has matured, and my male has matured as well within a few days of each other. And he's already done a sperm web as well. So we will be breeding Chromatopalma cyanopubescens. I'll be breeding these very, very soon. Probably in the next sort of week or so. The female the other day was actually drumming like crazy, so she's definitely up for it, which is good. That's what I like. I like when females are up for it. Another molt to show you here. This is a very, very big Grammosola portery, and you can see the molt is down here. Oops, don't drop it. Down here, really good sized female there. So looking to try and find a female to breed her. T. lagunus, they are still not sort of cooperating at all. I'll be doing a video on those. Obviously Zelda, my Lassidor Power Ibana, she molted, still nothing from her either. Girosea, she molted, looking to find a male for that. The Brachypalma albiceps and oratum that I have, the males that were given to me by Leyland, still not molted or done anything, so I'm kind of giving up on those. And I think that's the main update. A few sort of smaller things that have molted, but I'll be going over those in a future video. So that's a quick look at things to look forward to, I guess. So now we're going to carry on and do some feeding. Now I have, let's see, we'll be doing the 4 pythons, obviously the corn snake, the boa constrictor. I've got 2 corn snakes, boa constrictor, and the MBK today. Firstly, I'm going to show you this guy here. I'm going to bring the camera a little bit closer so you can actually see what I'm doing. This guy, turn the camera, you can see these 4-foot bibs. This is my corn snake called Patrick. He's a pinstripe. I'm not sure on the whole exact Amel pinstripe. There we go. And he is the best feeder. Let me get the camera a little bit closer actually, because I really want to make sure that you can witness this in all of its, all of its goodness. So you can see here he is. This is a decent, make sure you can see, there we go. He's literally the best eater that I have. Out of every snake that I have, I love feeding him. Sometimes he will actually eat 2 meals, so I'll give him one of these extra large mice. I'll go around the room, feed everything, and then come back. Next up, I'm going to take the camera down. We're going to be taking a look at Delilah, which is, oops, make sure I put the camera the right way. So Delilah is the python you can see here. Now she does have, as you can see, she has spider. She's having a bit of a stargaze, which is a shame, but the spider gene isn't that bad with her. I rehomed her. I would never buy any snake actually with a spider gene. I don't believe in supporting it, but hopefully she will be happy to take down some food as well. She's usually a pretty good eater. Whether she can be a little bit fussy, I think she's going to come back around again. You can just sort of see her there. She going to take it? Try to keep my hand out of the way. She's definitely interested.
Thinking about it.
Yeah. She did eat last week, to be fair, and she can be a little bit sort of slow to feed sometimes, which I'm not used to, because like I say, the other snakes I have are all like really fantastic eaters. And then she's interested. I'll leave that. I think one of the things with her is she has recently, a couple of days, she has shed. So maybe it's a little bit early. I might offer her a meal probably in a few days. So we'll kind of give her a break from that. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch the camera over. I'm going to put the camera, I'll put this up so you can have a look. And hopefully you're going to get to see this guy. Now I've taken the water bowl out purely because this guy is kind of, I usually have to spend a bit of time sort of digging for him. Very quickly looking at the comments, in regards to the baby I'm having, it is a little girl, which I'm really excited for. Okay, sorry for spoiling that, Francis. I didn't mean to. Hello to Marcus from Brazil. Give Sal from Brazil. Hello to Robbie's Talking Teas. Say Dan. Thanks for my Facebook. Over. Lost my cousin. Hi Paul. I'm really sorry to hear about your cousin. Yeah, it's quite sad to see. It's always sad to see things like that. So yeah, hello to Moon over Miami. So we're going to continue. So this guy was actually out recently. As I say, I've taken the water bowl out, just because sometimes I have to sort of dig for him a little bit. This guy is still on pinkies. He has, oops. You can see there a bit of the shed. So he has shed in there. Where's he gone? This guy's only a little noodle, so it's fine. I hate saying that. Why did I just say that? What an idiot.
That's why we can't have any news proper inclusion.
Yeah. And this guy's actually got a really nice big sort of 3 foot viv. And he escaped from it because of how small he is. So okay, there he is. I know. What I'm gonna do is I want to try and lure him. Oops. But I was meant to try and lure him over, but he just he ended up just kind of grabbing it out of my hands. So here we go. This is the Mexican black king snake, which is one of my favorites. Definitely sort of shout out to Francis and his, because I know he's got one as well, a beautiful female. It'd be great to breed this guy with Francis's female in the future. Who knows? Just still a really pissy snake. I don't know whether you can see this, but as I'm talking, you'll see the tail having a good thrash. This snake is always just really angry for just like no reason at all. But absolutely beautiful snake though. Really, like, just absolutely fantastic. This is the one I did a live video on Patreon. Oh god, like 6 months ago, I think. Probably more than that. And this snake ended up latching onto my finger. I ended up doing a YouTube live for patrons with this thing wrapped around my hand. So yeah, that's the Mexican Black King snake. It's always nice to show him off, because actually one of my dream snakes, one of them, because I have 2 dream snakes. I mean, there's other snakes that I do like as well, but you know, 2 of my main ones are the MBK and the Brazilian rainbow boa. Next up, this is the new corn actually. So I picked this up little over a week ago now. Was it over a week ago? Yeah. Yep, it's over a week ago, and this was from Lost World Reptiles, which actually isn't too far from where I live. Really good store if you're interested in sort of snakes and you know, exotics and things. And this is a this is a platinum corn. Her name is Sephiroth, if you've ever played Final Fantasy. Oh, she's gone. Put some water in that as well. It's very warm, so obviously gotta keep our eye on the waters. Come on. She's like right here. Yeah, we caught her Sephiroth. Oh, she's down the front. Is she?
Yeah, she was. She's moved now.
So yeah, we've been playing Final Fantasy 7. Not that we have finished the remake, but we're playing the original PS1 Final Fantasy 7. And gosh, she's so fast.
Yeah.
She's really fast, and she sort of moves like absolutely like silently, you know. She's down here now.
Yeah. I can see her little face.
I can see her face, but it's... I'll just turn the camera.
Yeah. Don't know how to do it with this.
And that. Absolutely. I zoomed in a little bit too much now. There she is. So there you go. This is
the first meal we've had with her.
Yeah, this is her first meal. I did offer her, but she wasn't interested. So
she only ate just before we took
yeah,
her.
she had, I think, like a couple of days before we ended up sort of bringing her back. So yeah, we called her Sephiroth because obviously with her being a platinum corn, and if you know Sephiroth from Final Fantasy, he is very platinum in terms of difficulty and also the you know, his hair colour and things. And like I say, because we're playing Final Fantasy 7, we thought it'd be good to you know, name her after that. So and she's a lovely snake. You can see the checkered pattern on her stomach, and when we went there, they actually, like I say, we went to a place called Lost World Reptiles. Had a really good selection of snakes, and loads of really good pythons and things. And it was actually Steph that was looking at the corns, and this is one of the ones that you liked, didn't you? Because of the lavender kind of colour sort of thing, like the silvery pale purple. So yeah.
She's lovely.
Yeah, she is. I don't know how well you can actually see this. She's she's like holding that completely just up in the air. So there we go. I did put a picture of her on my Instagram. And if you have me on Instagram, you can find that post from a few days ago. And I did tag the business that I got her from. So really healthy, really, really good eater. Hello to PLK. Hello to Christoph from Germany. So yeah, it's so that's her. He says she's doing really, really well. She's a really beautiful snake, and I don't normally like to sort of dig them out if I can help it, but I really wanted to show her, and I also want to make sure that she's, you know, feeding kind of thing. Can I have the walking up, thank you. So there you go. This is Sephiroth, the platinum corn, and absolutely beautiful. Really, really easy to handle. She's a bit fast, but she's obviously still very, very young, much like Patrick. So I'm really looking forward to when she gets to, you know, sort of, you know, 4.5 foot. You know, she's going to be an absolutely wonderful snake. So I want to put the cover. Now this is what she's in at the moment. Obviously, when she gets a bit bigger, we'll put her into a up into a, you know, sort of a 4 or 5 foot viv. And this is on it's got a mat that plugs in underneath it. It's all sort of, you know, mat started up and things like that. So it's all very, you know, done properly, you know. So put her back over here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drop the camera down, and we're going to take a look at the other pythons before. The MBK is actually still eating the pinky, so where she sort of had that and finished it long ago, kind of thing. The other side's locked. Just put it on the top, and I'll put that in a minute. So these snakes are absolutely beautiful. However, the only thing about them is that one of them especially has got very, very bad spider gene, which is kind of sad. And it's one of those I do very often almost end up getting tagged. So I can't have the camera too close to this, because I need to have a bit of distance as well. So I've already taken the lock off just for ease, I guess. So there's firstly down here, there's another recent shed, which is fantastic. Obviously, if they're shedding, they must be healthy. So there's one up here. Can you bring the camera a little bit closer, like so it's on there? Can you do that? So if I put it like,
I actually don't know how to use your Kindle.
you use this.
Oh, yep.
Can you see this?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, perfect. So what I'm going to do, I'll try and get this. In fact, she's interested. So what I'm going to do. Yeah, she just. Oh yeah, hold it. Thank you. Steph's going to hold it because she definitely interested. Watch out. I've nearly been tagged by this snake several times, which is fine. It's not. It doesn't hurt, but.
Cool.
You can see she really does.
She's a good eater though.
Really good. Nope. Steph, what's the cat? there we go.
Grab that, I'll just chop these up.
Yeah.
Good boy.
The cat just came in whilst we were trying to do that, and it's like, I don't really want the cat getting eaten. So there's two more snakes. There's this one down here, which is Nova, and then Tigger, which is down here. He's got the worst spider that I've seen. Like I say, I'm not a fan of spider. I don't encourage it. This one is, I don't like mess around with this one too much. If he takes it in there, then that's fine. And this is why you should not breed these snakes, because it's honestly absolute shame for them.
Really sad.
Yeah.
Poor thing.
Severe head wobble. Stargazes, corkscrews.
Ties himself in knots. doesn't
Literally
he?
goes into knots. Yeah. There we go.
Good.
So the reason that I got these was some friends of mine, very good friends, back my best friends in Kent had them, and they just felt really sorry, sort of like looking at them kind of thing, like, you know, and they said to me, Dan, will you take them? So I was like, yeah, okay. So I do, and I get them all out. I handle them. I say I've been bit, you know, which is fine. You know, it's not aggression. It's just usually feeding responses and having very poor aim. So I don't. You're getting there. Come on. Could definitely do some longer tweezers. Maybe at the next IHS I might grab a pair of like 3-foot ones. Sometimes when I'm doing this and I start on the top one, they end up so like all like hanging out. I've got a photo of it somewhere. Come on. You're definitely interested.
Yeah, just come on.
Come on. This is the difference with Delilah, the first royal. If she doesn't go for it straight away, then she won't eat it. And then you end up with a mouse that's like decomposing the next day, and it's like absolutely stinks. Come on. Right, I'm going to leave that on there for a minute. She will still take it. We'll come back to her a little bit later and take a look at her. So there's only 2 snakes left now, which means we are at this guy. Actually, there was 1 snake left because the other one was Delilah who didn't feed. So this one is, let's see, is he under here? He is not. He's probably down here. Where are you at? This one is the Brazilian rainbow boa. A bit more water in that one. This is another one. I don't like digging this guy out, but sometimes I will if I haven't seen him. But hopefully he'll come out. He hides himself under all of the.
He's a really good eater as well.
Yeah. I might do actually. Might just take these logs out. I remember someone saying to me about that you don't need to put logs in with them. Ah, there he is. It looks like actually he's in like a pre-shed. Let's see whether he will. He's definitely in pre-shed.
interested though.
Yeah, he always eats. So he's shed several times since we've had him, and he's growing really well. And I think he's only refused food once, I think. So that's that's Cell, the Brazilian rainbow boa. Genuinely one of my favourite snakes. If you've, again, on Instagram, I do have pictures of him. Excuse me. So what I'm going to do now. Oh, she up? Okay, let's try and feed Delilah again. See whether she will. She's a funny eater.
Sometimes she doesn't like being watched as well.
No. The thing is, if she has a bit of interest, I'll like leave it in there, and then the next day it's gone rotten and it stinks. Usually, if she doesn't take it like straight away like the other ones, then she's not interested.
I'll tell you who will have another one.
Oh, is she going to change her mind? Oh, yeah, you. So. Come on. I'll be very surprised if she does take this. Because normally she does it straight away. No.
Not today.
Not today.
What about him?
Oh, he will. And again, to sort of show you the difference in sort of feeding. I mean, he's already like, yeah, more food. Like I say, this is the best feeder. Ooh.
Yeah.
In. You're not meant to come out of the. Anyways. Oh no. He's like squeezing on for.
Dear life.
Yeah. He's really going for it. Look at that. He's like constricting around my arm. I don't mind that. I'm more concerned about the blood of the mouse all over me. That's massively grim.
Now you have to stay still for Mamie.
Fun?
You have to stay still.
Yeah.
Till he's done.
The thing is with him, it doesn't take long enough. It really doesn't. He, I don't know whether you can see his tail here at the end. He's like knotted his tail around. I hold it so that he can.
Like a dinner plate?
Yeah, it's so that he won't sort of drop it. And once he's got the head of the mouse in, he'll. Whenever I'm at work and I'm talking about snakes, I always say that my best eaters are corn, and people are like, really? I'm like, yeah, like this guy is absolutely amazing.
Leyland says hi.
Hello,
Leland.
Leland. Leland, sorry. Yeah, you're just watching me. This wasn't planned. He kind of struck it and then went to fall out of the viv, so I grabbed him. He coiled around me, and now I'm in this position. But it's fine. The snake's happy enough. I think it just sort of shows how good his temperament is that he's happy to do this. You know, doesn't care. I can feel the blood of the mouse all over me. It's a bit gross.
Nice.
In a minute, I'm going to go Braveheart on myself. red rather than blue. Yeah, he's
He's quite happy, isn't
So yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to sort of stand like this while he's. It won't take long. It usually takes him a couple of minutes, and he's done. I wouldn't encourage this, by the way. Like, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to grab him.
Good
It
job
was
you
just
caught
that I didn't want him to drop out of the
Yeah.
viv after striking. So, which is funny because a lot of people they have. I understand why they do it, but they take the snakes out to feed them in tubs. And I've never done that. And even now, like with him, I put my hand in to get him out, and he doesn't strike. None of them sort of ever bite. The only times I've ever been bitten is when they've been aiming for food and missed, with the exception of Sel, the Brazilian rainbow boa.
And the MBK, which just likes
Okay,
to...
the MBK is an asshole, so he doesn't count. The with the Brazilian rainbow boa, he bit me because he'd shed, and I put my hand in to take out the shed after like handling, not literally handling, but dealing with the mice. And so obviously my hand smelled like prey, and when I put it in, he just went for it.
Are you coming to Bedford this year?
Not Bedford, no. So I would have loved to have gone to Bedford, and I spoke to the guys over at the spider shop yesterday. Excuse me, and they asked me about it. But the thing is, obviously I have basically I have a baby due in like 3 days on Sunday, Sunday the 12th. I have a little girl who's due, and even if she's completely on time or if she's a day or two early, fingers crossed. Okay, a second. It's going to be too soon for me to go to Bedford. It's going to be too soon with a newborn baby. So the next show that I will be going to will be the Southern Invert Show in Brighton, which is on the 24th of October. I've already got the time booked off work, and so yeah, I'm basically sort of ready to go with that. We're going there Friday,
coming home Monday if all the days are approved.
So we're going to be there for a few days.
Yeah, she's alright.
Yeah, that's fine. Oops. Look at this. Are you ready to go back in?
And the BTS as well. We'll hopefully go to that one.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be at the BTS as well. I think depending, because the BTS is in November. I still can't get off because he's still clinging onto my arm, and he's really squeezing that as well. So I'm not gonna, he's not causing any harm. So but yeah, if the Southern show goes okay, then we'll be looking at going to the
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, that's fine. I think because a little bit concerned about swinging them. Yeah, so if Brighton goes okay, then we'll be looking at going to the BTS in November. It really just depends on how we get on with taking a baby away, and how we find going to shows with a baby, because I'm not used to that. There you go, puppies. Oh, there you go. Lights out. Time for bed. It's a little bit late, but the heat mats are still on. This room is actually surprisingly
it really is, yeah.
Which is pretty good. So yeah, that was a quick look at some of the snakes anyway. I hope you've sort of enjoyed that. Yeah, I'll answer any questions quickly for 5 minutes, and then I've got to let me just turn the camera around. There we go. Answer some questions if anyone's got any questions. Then I'm going to head off because I've got to feed the spiders, feed the lizards, feed the cat, and then I've got decorating to do. So like I say, I'm literally on a massive sort of what's the word? I've got no time, basically. So Leland, I do hope you can go to Brighton, because of course you're one of the people. If I show you this, you might be able to see it a little bit better with with this lens. There we go. So Leland is one of the people that's going to be getting a Seladonia from me. So, you know, obviously if you can go to Brighton, then I will take it with me and hand it to you there, or arrange with you and hand it to you in person beforehand, depending on sort of how things go, you know. So the baby is due this Sunday, Sunday the 12th of September. So it's one of those, we've got most of the things done, like we've got all the, you know, the baby stuff, you know, the cot and the Moses basket and changing stations, and we've got clothes, and you know, we've got basically everything we need. But I'm just trying to get the final things done in the house. Steph's dad's been tirelessly working to try and get the kitchen done, and we've been doing like decorating and just little things, just trying to get it so that the more that we get done now, the less we've got to get done. You know, obviously after the baby's born, because we like I glossed the staircase the other day, because we've got like it's like a square spiral staircase, and I glossed that the other evening, and the fumes are really strong, and obviously I don't really want to have gloss fumes in the house with a baby, you know. So yeah, we're both really excited. We're really happy. We you know. So. Yeah, we've got basically everything ready. We've got names. We just got to wait for her to come now. We're both getting very impatient. It's one of those, the more time that she's in there, the more time we have to get things done. At the same time, I kind of really want her to come now, because I really want to meet her, you know. It's my first child.
I've had enough now as well.
And Steph's had enough for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, personally, I think pregnancy is a breeze, to be fair. That's what all the fuss is about, you know. So, but yeah, Amy, thank you. But yeah, Diana, a big hug. Tip, put some drinks in your bag in case there's. Honestly, you should see my list for my hospital bag. I've got drinks and food and change of clothes.
We haven't packed yet.
We haven't actually packed. Yeah, I'm not joking. We haven't even packed the maternity bag yet, and we're due in like 3 days. So yeah, we've left that a little bit late, to be fair, but that's another thing we've got to try and get that done over the next like day or so, like urgently. For some reason, Steph doesn't want me to take my PSVR. I mean, I kind of think I can play Beat Saber in the background and be quite happy just,
think again.
you know, slashing away while she's, you know, doing what she's got to do. I don't really see what the problem is with that, but apparently that's frowned upon. So, so I'm joking. Of course, I'm not going to take my PSVR. I do have the most dad outfit. I literally googled dad outfits, and I got myself a set of dad outfits, and I'm going to go to hospital and I'm going to have a before and after photo of me sort of going in normal, and then me walking out in this outfit that I bought, proper like dad, you know, white trainers, socks up to my knees, shorts, and like a polo shirt kind of thing, with obviously the car seat with the screaming baby girl. So yeah, absolutely ecstatic for it. I can't wait. So yeah, paracetamol. I have ibuprofen, to be fair. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a good experience, and that's one of the reasons for, as I was talking to Amy and things the other day, like I really want to keep doing videos, but the last few weeks has been very difficult because of just time wise. So I've been coming in and things have been happening, but I just, you know, just the time to film and edit is just non-existent, especially working a full-time job and trying to get a house ready for a baby as well. You know, I don't have time to sort of sit. I haven't even turned my laptop on for like a month, I don't think. But that said, there will be some videos coming out over the next sort of probably like a few days towards the end. What day is it today? Thursday. Yeah, probably like early next week I'll have some videos done. Update on, you know, the Seladonias, Zelda, like I say, the snakes, and I'll get some proper good close-ups of them as well. So, with that said, everyone, I'm going to be heading off. Hello to Philip Simpson. I'm very sorry that you have unfortunately missed this live stream. As for why they sit in their water bowls, because tarantulas are dicks, in the words of a wise man called Garies. So yeah, just what they do, you know. Leyland do not live stream the birth. I keep asking to, and she won't let me do it. Don't know why. So yeah, I'm going to be heading off anyway, but I hope you've enjoyed this quick live stream. If you watched it all the way through, a huge thank you. And like I said, I will try and get some videos done, and I'll probably be posting things about my baby when I have out at some point. So stay tuned to that. So thank you to everyone for all of your continued support, your patience. I am trying to get things done. I've got breedings and animal updates to do. I just don't have the time. So with that said, thanks again. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all soon. All the best, everyone.